Hi everyone, it's Mana. Have you ever wondered why a Japanese girl suddenly goes quiet or starts to feel distant? Well, today's video might give you the answer. I'm going to share 5 deal breaker situations for Japanese girls, and in my case, that means I was truly hurt. Each of these moments felt like a quiet warning bell in my heart telling me it was time to start pulling away. And yes, every single one of these actually happened to me in real life. I ranked them from level 1 to level 5, and when I reached level 5, that's when I knew it was time to say goodbye. By watching this video, you will get a better idea of how certain actions, even small ones you might not notice, can quietly hurt her feelings and slowly push her away. So, are you ready to hear the voice of a woman's heart? Let's dive in. Level 1. When he forgets his kindness. If you drink a little too much, it happens. But please don't forget your kindness just because you are tipsy or tired. Doesn't mean it's okay to stop caring. Kindness doesn't get a day off. There was a guy I had been seeing for a while and not serious yet, but we had gone on a few dates. One night we drank a bit more than usual, and by the time we realized it was already past midnight. Normally, he would always walk me back to the front of my house and say goodbye like a gentleman. But that night, he was a bit drunk, and at 2 a.m., he said goodbye in front of his place. I stood there like, wait, what? I felt like he was getting too comfortable with me. Like he forgot I'm still a woman who wants to feel cared for, not just a drinking body or someone who can walk home alone at 2 a.m. And the worst part, he didn't offer to call a taxi. Instead, he joked, "No one's going to bother you. You are not that young anymore." I was like, wow. So now I'm drunk and emotionally damaged, thank you. In that moment, all the butterflies gone, just disappeared into the night air. But to be fair, he did call me the next day and apologized, so thankfully he was able to earn back my trust. Level 2. He likes talking about other girls. Let me ask you something. Do you usually talk about your female friends to your girlfriend? Now, don't get me wrong, most Japanese women, including me, don't mind if you sometimes mention your female coworker or a friend from school or someone you've known for a long time. But when you keep bringing up the same girl over and over and again, especially if it sounds like you are close and you are talking about her with a smile or laughing at her jokes, saying how cool or funny she is, your girlfriend is going to feel uncomfortable. Even if she doesn't say anything, trust me, she feels it. Because while you are sitting there talking and laughing about another girl, she's sitting there wondering if you still have feelings for her, or worse, if you are comparing the two, and when that doubt enters her heart, she might not fight, she might not cry, but she will start pulling away quietly. And one day you will wonder, why did she stop texting me first? Or why does she feel distant? Well, maybe it started with all those stories about your friend. Level 3. When your actions feel rude to her, and honestly, this one made me doubt his common sense because the guy, he was already an adult in his 40s. I once dated a guy, and one day we were riding a train together, just chatting normally. Then suddenly he started bringing up examples from porn stories. Honestly, I don't even remember what we were talking about before that. I just remember the moment his voice wasn't quiet either. He kept saying, in that porn, it was like blah blah blah, laughing to himself like it was the funniest thing ever. Meanwhile, I was standing there thinking, please, I'm gonna disappear, because in Japan, the train is a very public, shared space. People are quiet, they mind their own business. So when a guy casually talks about the porn out loud and laughs about it, it's not just embarrassing, it's honestly a little scary. So I was like, shh, please don't say that word porn out loud. And in a moment, I just thought, I never want to ride a train with this guy again, and that was it. My interest quietly disappeared right there between two stations. Level 4. When you belittle her career. Okay, I get it. A lot of men, not just in Japan, but everywhere, want to feel respected. It's not just about looks. It's also about your career, your confidence, your energy, and I really understand that. Men have pride. You want to feel admired by the woman you like. Totally fair, but be careful. Don't judge her career or give her advice like you are her boss. You are not her manager nor not her life coach. Let me tell you what happened to me. At one point, I was struggling a bit with work. I was trying to find the right path. I had changed jobs a few times and I was still figuring things out. During that time, I was hanging out with this guy regularly. And one day, he just casually said, "Your life looks kind of unstable after quitting your last job. I think maybe you don't have enough skill because if you were really skilled, you'd have found a better job by now." Those words just hit me so hard. I froze. I just sat there, completely speechless. It felt like he was putting himself above me. In Japan, there's already this mindset that if you change jobs often, you are immature and unreliable, so his words hit me extra hard. It felt like he was confirming what society already whispers, and honestly, my eyes filled with tears. So be careful when you give advice or make comments about her career, especially when she's going through a difficult time. Everyone feels anxious when life throws obstacles at them. Even if your life is already stable, that does not mean you can fully understand what someone else is facing. Since then, I started to distance myself from him naturally because something inside me had already started to change. Level 5. When he got too comfortable with me. There's nothing wrong with being casual. It's totally fine to wear sweats or hoodie, just relaxed style. But one day, I was dating this guy. We had been together for almost 3 years and we decided to meet up at a park near both of our homes. And when I saw him, I don't know how to describe it, but he just looked miserable. He was wearing these tired, saggy sweatpants that looked like they hadn't been washed in a week or maybe longer. His hair was messy and he had this heavy low energy, like he didn't even try to show up as his best self. Well, what I really want to say here is this. If you stop caring about how you present yourself, especially when you're on a date, even a casual one, many Japanese girls will start to lose interest. In Japan, people tend to care about their appearance, especially in public, and this guy, he looks like he had just rolled out of bed and walked outside. I was honestly just surprised, and to be honest, I felt a little embarrassed to be walking next to him. Even though it was just a neighborhood, and in a moment, my romantic feelings just start to fade. When a relationship lasts for a long time, we sometimes forget our manners and the small things and those little habits. Sometimes they push a hidden button that makes someone lose interest and they become a wake-up call for your partner. And before you know it, they quietly start to create distance. And eventually, they decided to say goodbye. This doesn't only happen with men. Women can make the same mistakes too. In Japanese, we have a saying, 親しき仲にも礼儀あり, which means even in close relationships, politeness matters. So let's not take each other for granted. Let's be mindful of how we treat the people closest to us. And most importantly, don't forget to walk in the other person's shoes, because that's the key to building and keeping a healthy, happy relationship. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until then, I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye!